I was very lucky because I graduated from college in 2009. I came out here that summer, and I booked this job. It was the first pilot that I auditioned for.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
wow.
so that's
wow.
It's not natural. Like, it doesn't.
Yeah, other actors love hearing that story.
Yeah, they're like, oh, especially all my friends from the acting college that I went to. Like, oh, yeah. So you know, the show, when did it air? It aired in the summer. And then I actually happened to be in France right as the show was really starting to pick up. And I was at the Louvre. And
your life sucks.
It's not terrible.
Really?
I had to be in Paris, this hellhole.
Tell us about the water bottle days again. No, I'm kidding. Go on.
And I happened to be like in the same room as, you know, I was looking at the Mona Lisa, which is like the size of my iPhone. And so I'm like, I'm looking really hard at it. And I keep noticing these flashes. And I'm thinking, oh, it's the reflective glass and people are taking pictures of it. And then I kind of turn and I realize it's because people are taking pictures of me.
Oh, wow.
That's also like the most pretentious story I've ever told.
But we asked.
We liked it.
Yes,
we liked it. We liked it.
Yeah, so that was pretty much
you just
that.
pipe down, missus. You'd anything to talk to Ian. Now, Ian, you're handsome, you're successful.
Well, there you go.
You're single. What does a guy like you do on your time off and at weekends?
Oh, pretty much anything that you would find on like an activity sheet in an old folks' home. Like,
Happy day of my life.
I basically, I grew up again in Virginia, and there was a lot of woods around and not a lot else to do. So instead of doing sports and getting better at it, I decided, well, why not try bird watching? So everybody just fell asleep, like half the audience.
There's an awful lot of them on Sunset.
There are. There's a lot of those folks.
Ian, it is not surprising that you have tons and tons of adoring female fans. However, we understand that you had a rather unusual encounter with a young female fan on the streets of New York.
Yeah. I was asked, what's the craziest encounter you've ever had? And the first thing that leapt into my brain, I was in New York for work, and this was about 2 years ago, I think. And this young girl comes up to me, and she's like 13, 14, and she's kind of shaking, and it's adorable. And she comes up and she says, "I'm sorry." That's like her iPhone in her hand. Can I take a picture with you? I go, oh, of course, I would love to. And she shows her mother how to take, you know, a phone or take a picture on her iPhone. Then she sidles up next to me and looks up at me with like adoring eyes, and they're slightly teary-eyed. And she's like, "I loved you in Enchanted."
She thought you were James Marsden?
Yeah, she thought I was James Marsden. I was like, oh, that's James Marsden. That's a completely different person.
Oh, why didn't you just tell her yes?
I know, I didn't want to be dishonest. Of course, then that made it worse because she looked at me with such, like, disgust that I would lie to her. And then I had to feel like more of a jerk because I was like, no, I'm on TV, I swear, I like that. And she was like, I've never heard of that. And her mother, who doesn't speak English, all she sees is her daughter freaking out, and this guy, like, I still have my arm around her.
Nice.
So that was like a PR nightmare.
And you have to tell her the truth.
Yeah.
Because, you know, nowadays when people take pictures of you, they put you on social media, and then everybody's like, that's not James Marsden.
Yeah.
So
and
you
I don't want her to
the
get
truth.
picked on because it's clearly not.
Yeah.
See, that's
but I mean, I think also people do know who you are online because you have a huge following on social media. You have like 1.5 million followers on Twitter, which is like all of the people on Twitter. Instagram that you have a 1.5. Instagram. So we were hoping, since this is your first visit on the talk, that we could like take a selfie together and then we could put it on your Instagram page. You can be Christian, ladies. Yes. Huddle, everyone. Okay.
Now I'm really bad at this. Hang on.
Which makes us a couple?
Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh God, turn it around.
Turn around.
I think I have like the first iPhone ever. There we go. We got everybody.